Hello and welcome to Star Trek Online. Yeah, okay. They got me, okay? They got me to come back, okay? So now, here's the thing. This game came out a long time ago. It was buy to play or something like that. It had a subscription and everything. And then it went free to play because the player base dwindled and it was just... I don't know. It was just littered with a lot of kind of troublesome business practices. And that has not stopped. Just to give you a disclaimer, that has not stopped at all. There's a lot of, well, cash shop stuff. But you can still have an extremely enjoyable experience if you are a Trek fan. And if you'd like to check it out, there is a link in the description. This is not a referral link or anything like that. It is just me giving you a link, so for convenience sake. I'm playing on Steam at the moment, and you could choose your factions, as you can see right here. So you have the Discovery, obviously you have the Klingon Defense Force to begin with. Bear in mind, this changes what kind of storyline you're going to have. So if you want to play as the Klingons, you can do that. If you want to play as the Star Trek Discovery, Starfleet, I have no idea about any of those characters, so obviously that's not for me. You can play as the Dominion as well. I have no idea what this even means, because I have not played this game in a very long time, and I have no idea what kind of things can actually happen. You can play as the original series as well. There's actually an event going on at the moment where if you create a new character of this faction during the event and play that character, you can earn some account rewards. I have no idea what this actually entails, but it sounds cool. I might give it a go. I'm not entirely sure. And then obviously you have the Romulans. I actually really like the Romulans. I think they're very interesting people. Super paranoid and all that stuff, and just very xenophobic, and they're pretty cool. I like the designs of their ships. And then obviously you have the regular start here, which is basically you playing as, you know, Starfleet and going through all of that. Personally, I think it's a good idea to start with Starfleet if you are new to Star Trek Online. Obviously, I have played a very small amount of this in the past, because of time restrictions. When I first started playing, I had very little time to play MMORPGs, and I still do, but I thought, hey, you know what? Let's make a video on this. You know, let's make a video on this. And maybe some of you would like to check it out as well, because obviously this is an MMORPG. Maybe you want to play it with some friends. You know, maybe you want to just get into it like that. Bear in mind, as I say, there is a lot of cash shop stuff, so you might want to be a bit wary of that. But bear in mind, there's no subscription, it's free to play, you know, all that wonderful stuff, and there's a huge amount of character customization as well. You can literally play as whatever you want. You can literally play as a Tellarite if you want. You can play as a Saurian. You can play as a Rigelian, a Pakled, a Ferengi if you want to, a Betazoid, and a number of others. And as far as I'm aware, if you buy, I think there's a lifetime subscription. Okay, so there is a lifetime subscription. That might be a little bit too expensive for my liking. Personally, I think there should be a way to get a regular subscription as well. Just like, you know, I don't know, $10 a month or maybe less. But generally, the lifetime subscription for my region, it's about 200 and something dollars. Yeah, it's very expensive. Anyway, we're going to be playing as a Vulcan here because I personally love the Vulcans, and as I'm mentioning the lifetime subscription because it actually allows you to play as a freed Borg. So someone that was Borg and now is freed from the collective. I personally really like that, but I obviously will not be able to do that right now. I'm actually thinking of playing as an engineering officer, maybe science. Greater strength is your versatility, ingenuity, and resilience. I'm thinking we'll play as a science officer. We're a Vulcan, it kind of makes sense, right? As a science officer in Starfleet, use your skills and knowledge to support your ship and your crew. You can weaken or incapacitate enemies, enhance sensor operations, create energy fields, and treat the injuries of your fellow officers. So now bear in mind, obviously these are basically different classes. So if you're going to be playing as a tactical officer, you have the ability to do a lot of damage. Science is more about, I suppose, crowd control and you know, healing others. And then obviously you have engineering as well, which is maybe about using equipment and grenades, I guess, and stuff like that. But we'll play as a science officer and see what happens. Alright, so now we can actually customize ourselves even further. I think we're just going to go for a preset, basically. I'm thinking we might actually make him a bit older Let's make him a bit older right there. So yeah, I'm just going to show you very, very quickly what kinds of... I think I'm just going to go for the standard haircut, to be honest. The standard Vulcan haircut. And the coloring, as you can see right there. And then obviously you have even more stuff. So if you literally want to go super hardcore with all of your character customization, it's there. You know, it's available. And there's actually a new update that just came out, I think yesterday, hilariously enough. And I just downloaded this literally today, and I thought to myself, wait a minute, there was an update yesterday, and I had no idea. I had no idea about this. Anyway, you can actually change your torso scaling as well, so if you want to do that, leg scaling, hands, arms, feet, etc. So you can create exactly the character that you want. And then you also have your uniform as well. So, for example, if you want to play with the Next Generation, the film, if you want to play with any of the Antares ones, the Sierra ones, or, well, a simple shirt, then you can, of course, do that. I'm going to play with the Next Generation film one because, personally, I really love that. I think that that is super, super fun. You can also play with an armband as well. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the thing that I actually want on it. So I'm going to be playing with a lot of the Next Generation stuff. And then you can also show your rank. I'm going to show Ensign. Why not? And we might want to have some gloves on. Hey, we might want to have some gloves on. Why not? Let's have padded gloves on. And yeah, we don't want that. Pants loose. Okay, yeah. So we can either have this or we can have tight pants. Do we want tight pants? I think they look pretty cool right now, so I'm pretty happy with that. And we have different boots here as well. I have no idea what the difference is, to be honest. We'll just go for some ankle boots, I guess. And we'll go for the Next Generation lower part as well. And the belt, you can have a leather basic one, none, or an Odyssey belt. At the moment, we have an Odyssey belt. I think we'll just keep that. And that's what we'll go for. And there you go. Let's do it. Okay, let's enter our captain's name. I have no idea what kind of name to actually have. Let's see what the random generator says. Okay. Oh dear. You know me. I'm really Varnock. Okay, yes, Varnock. Okay, let's do that. And the ship name? What? The USS Graphic? Are you serious? Sure. Okay, fine. Let's do that. What? They allowed me to get that? They allowed me to get USS Graphic? That makes no sense. Wow, that's actually crazy. I thought someone would definitely have taken that. Okay, so... yeah, now my firewall is just going crazy because it's like, oh, would you like to allow this to go through? Yes, I would like to allow that to go through. Okay, so, yes, I have completed this with another character, but that character is extremely old. So, shall we play the tutorial? Yes, I'd like to play the tutorial, actually.
After I left Starfleet, I made it my life's work to reunite the Romulans with their Vulcan brothers. For many years, I lived among them and waged a campaign of peace. Lived long. And 21 years ago, the star of the Hobus system went supernova and sent a wave of devastation across the quadrant. I promised to save the Romulan homeworld. I failed. The planets Romulus and Remus were destroyed. Countless billions were killed. My home, my friends, my life, all are memories. Time does not stop for one man, and neither does history. The chaos in Romulan space gave the Klingon Empire an opportunity to expand its territory. Today, Jimpak, the Chancellor of the High Council, traded diplomacy for the tip of a blade. Only in battle, Jimpak says, is a Klingon truly Klingon. The Federation did its utmost to preserve its alliance with the Klingons, but war was inevitable. The Romulans want revenge for their lost world. The Dominion is rebuilding its forces. Now the Borg have reappeared, and the Alpha Quadrant balances on the edge of ruin.
Resistance is futile. Warning, ship is under attack.
The fate of the galaxy rests in your hands.
And there is, of course, the late Leonard Nimoy, absolutely fantastic portrayal of Spock in pretty much every single time we saw him. At least I think so. That's my personal opinion, of course. Anyway, today is your graduation day, where the bulk of the ship is manned by cadets like yourself. This tutorial will introduce you to the basic controls, including movement, combat, etc. Okay, I think I kind of know what to do. I mean, this is an MMORPG. It's pretty... I'm gonna say it's pretty obvious, right? It should be pretty obvious at least. And as you can see, they've actually added a whole bunch of actual voiceovers as well. Okay, disable help pop-ups. Do I want to disable that? Nah, probably not. Okay, so... Oh, you can actually sprint in this game. Oh, that's cool. I had no idea that you could do that. Let's speak to this guy.
There you are.
Hello there.
I wanted to thank you for helping me.
Oh, what ship did I get? I have no idea. Okay, I've got to find Mr. Cadet something or other. Let's zoom out the mini-map real fast as well. And yeah, I'm hopeful that my choice of science is probably going to be, hopefully going to be something good, because I'm a little bit worried about that now. I'm thinking to myself, maybe I made a slight error with that. But you know, I'm always kind of the kind of person that likes to heal and to support others in games like this, so, you know, why not? Why not? I mean, I generally tend to do quite well as, you know, at damage rolls as well, but I don't know. It very much depends on the whole thing. I mean, generally, I think Star Trek Online is going to be very different from other MMORPGs in the way that it actually works.
Good afternoon,
in terms of the classic roles of tank, damage, and healing. You know, I think it's going to be a bit different there. The direction of your objectives also appears on your compass. Ah, yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, so we obviously know that we can go this way. And they have a glow around them, so we can ring the bell here. And that's going to allow me to go inside. Hello.
Cadet. I did. I've been following your progress here at the Academy. And I must say, I'm impressed. I'm just looking at your final test scores, but I don't see your results for the Advanced Phaser Training Program. I want everyone on my senior staff to run that program, and I want to see good results, no exceptions. I did. Like I said, I've been following your career here at the Academy. If you complete that program, I can put you on my bridge. I'll ask my tactical officer to set it up. Another fine cadet like yourself. Her scores were almost as good as yours, but her record has a few blemishes. Still, I'm sure Cadet Flores will settle down and become a fine officer someday. I'll tell Flores to meet you out in the quad. Talk to her to start the phaser training, and I'll see you when you're finished. You're dismissed, Cadet.
Alright, so there's a little bit of an example of the voice acting there, and I thought it was kind of important to show that, especially considering that is one of the important characters of the tutorial, I suppose. I remember when I first played this before, they basically put you into a crisis situation almost immediately against the Borg, and I thought to myself, wow, this is really cool, you know? And I actually wanted to continue playing at that point, but obviously, as I said before, I had some time restrictions, so I was unable to, unfortunately. Anyway, we're going to go to the holodeck now. Oh, wait a minute, maybe they've remade it. Yeah, they might have actually remade it so that we have to fight against the Borg, potentially. That might be a lot of fun, actually. Okay, so what kind of skills do we actually have, even? Okay, we got jab, which is just a melee attack. Then we have punch, and then we have palm strike. Have you seen the whales in San Francisco Bay? Is that a reference?
He seems like such a fixture here at Starfleet Academy.
Oh my god. Okay, they are really going hardcore with the references right here. Oh, yeah, I'm never going to catch you. I'm sorry. You are just way too fast, Flores. Okay, yeah, so what else do I have here? Cardiopulmonary resuscitation. Effects at... okay, so that's like a revive thing. Okay, wait a minute. What am I doing? I'm just kneeling down there, weirdly. Okay.
Setting up the training program.
Okay, I'll need a phaser. They're in the locker. Okay. Oh, scan the area. Oh, look at this. Ooh, okay, I'm liking that. No readings, Captain. Oh yes, I'm getting ready for that. I'm getting ready to say no readings, Captain, and then we get ambushed by, you know, 10 enemies. Sounds like a good plan. That's usually how it goes, isn't it? Okay, so wait a minute. Locate the weapon locker. It should be in here somewhere, right? There it is. Get pistol. Alright. I'm liking that. Okay, so the pistol has been automatically equipped as well. Very nice. Okay, so that means I'm now going to be able to utilize that. You can actually bash people as well with a palm strike. I wonder where's the neck pinch. I'm a Vulcan. I should be able to do the neck pinch, no? Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Okay, so we're now going into the holodeck. Begin the program. Let's do this. I wonder whether it's the... Oh no, we're fighting against Klingons. I think it's Klingons. Looks like the architecture of a Klingon ship. Potentially. Hello there. Okay, right-click on a target to fire your weapon. I don't think I need to do that. Is it auto? No. No. It's not, no, there's no auto-attacking. There's no auto-attacking. You can literally just press the button. As you can see right there, you can literally spam the button as much as you possibly want. Certain actions are disabled once you drop out of combat. More detail about ground combat will become available. Okay, yeah, so you don't actually have to right-click on them if you don't want to. Okay, what? I can exit the simulation already? That was it? Okay, you can press H to holster the weapon as well.
You're not gonna break the Academy record, but your score...
What do you mean, the Academy record?
Yes.
Did the guy throw a grenade in there to do that faster than me?
First officer,
I have
way
no
to go.
idea.
Just a little jealous, I'll admit. At least now you'll get to boss us all around like you've always wanted.
Okay, are we going to play this like a Vulcan? I think we will play this like a Vulcan, and we will say, I think you should just start referring to me as Sir.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. May I get you a Ractagino, sir?
There's no way a Vulcan would say, haha, very funny, but... Oh, maybe they would, but they'd do it in that deadpan way that they always do it, right? They're going to do it in that deadpan way like, ha, ha, very funny. Or something along those lines. No, there's no way that... No, they would go something like, very amusing, sir. Or something along those lines. Yeah, that's a little bit more like it. That's a bit more like it, I guess. Okay, so yeah, anyway, the lifetime subscription, okay. So the lifetime subscription, it doesn't just give you access to, you know, that one, you know, freed Borg or anything like that. It gives you a huge amount of stuff like experience boosts and premium currency and all that stuff. And as I said, it is very much that, you know what I mean? But you can play this completely for free, and I have heard a lot of people say that the way that you can play it for free is actually quite good now, and you don't really have to worry about spending money to have fun. So I'm pretty happy with that. Even though I actually don't mind paying a subscription depending on how much fun I'm having, but it's nice to be able to try out all of this stuff without having to spend anything, and it was literally just me downloading it, and then I'm in the game, you know what I mean? I think that's pretty nice. Anyway, lead a toast. Oh, we're old. Yes, I forgot about that. Okay, here we go. Having been one of your classmates for the past 4 years, I've had ample opportunity to study your reactions in many different situations. Continue to harden the cadets. Oh dear. As your first officer, it is logical that I use this information to best instruct you on how to carry out your orders. We will operate efficiently and effectively. I ask no more of you than I ask of myself. Alright, so there we go, we're toasting. Yeah, good work, everyone. I will not neck pinch any of you unless you are taken over by a phenomenon of some kind. Okay, so I can basically just leave here now, and we can go and speak to the deck officer. I'm actually really surprised that they didn't put us into a lengthier scenario. They basically just put us into a holodeck, and boom, that was it. That was all. They just literally told me, hey, shoot at these 4 Klingons, and then that was it. So I suppose they give you that very quick introduction just as a way to get you into the game that much quicker. Because maybe that was the main problem with the Borg introduction.
We're finally doing this. Oh, look at that. The USS Vesta, first of her class. She's got subsystem targeting, a crew of 750, auxiliary phaser cannons, and even a quantum field focus controller. I can't wait to captain one someday. But here's our ship. Miranda class, 200 crew, 2 forward weapon mounts, 1 aft. Average speed, warp 5.0. She's a tough little ship, though. I think I like her. We're the final shuttle to arrive. We need to get to the bridge.
Is it just me that thought that was absolutely hilarious? I thought that was amazing. They were doing that thing, you know? They were doing that thing where, the first Star Trek movie that they ever made, the motion picture, right? When they're first doing that and they're flying around, I think it's Kirk, right? Isn't he on the shuttle and they're flying around and they fly around for like 10 minutes introducing the ship from various angles and stuff? I can't remember exactly. It's been a while since I've seen that movie. But anyway, point is, I thought they were going to do something similar to that, which they kind of did, but they do that thing where she goes, oh yeah, this is the best, most top-of-the-line thing. There she is, the USS Vesta, a freaking really cool, ship. And then she goes, nah, that's not ours, though. I thought that was great. That was absolutely fantastic. They really got me right there. They really got me. Okay, let's go and check in. Hello, who are you? Duty officer.
Name and position?
Name and position. Cadet Varnock, acting first officer.
I have your record right here, sir.
Where's the captain? Captain Taggart is waiting for you on the bridge. Ah, yes, thank you. Thank you very much. Go to the bridge. Wow, that was a quick loading screen, wasn't it? Okay. I like the doors. The bridge is surprisingly roomy. Is this just me, or does it seem like there's a lot of space in between these consoles? Oh, well, maybe there has to be. When inevitably a console will explode, hopefully both officers at the front there will not get killed at the same time.
Welcome to the bridge, number one.
Oh, he's calling me number one.
Early in my career, I served with a captain who called his first officer that. I always liked it. As my number one, I expect you to ensure my orders are carried out, and to advise me on the best course of action in any situation.
Ah, well, we know who that is, of course. That is, John Luck Pickard. Do you get that? Do you get that reference? If you get that reference, then high five to you. That is a Q reference. Anyway, yes, obviously Picard is the guy that did that called his first officer that. Okay, get clearance from control.
Traffic control
Has cleared us to depart. Okay, and now send a signal.
Very good, number one.
There we go. Wait for me to disable the tractor moorings. Okay, so I will go and do that. Where do I have to go to do that? Do I have to? Ah, there we go. This is me. I have to stand. Why am I standing? They have chairs. How dare you? All right. Well, that was easy enough.
Potter, take us out. 1/4 impulse.
Captain, may I remind you that Starfleet regulations specify thrusters only while in the vicinity of space dock. I mean, come on, we are a Vulcan. I actually think that this is quite amazing if this is Vulcan-specific dialogue. If it is, they've done a great job with this. If it isn't, then we could always play a kind of stickler for the rules kind of thing. But you can always remain silent if you want to. I'm going to say it just because that's exactly what a Vulcan out of Starfleet Academy would say, in my opinion.
Just checking to see if you were paying attention, number one. Potter, take us out. Maximum thrusters.
Oh, I thought he was going to do the Kirk thing, you know? I thought he was going to do exactly what Kirk would do, and that is literally just gun it straight away. Okay. Oh, look. I can actually take a seat. Let's do it. Oh, I'm excited.
Cleared from Drydock, Captain.
Good. Let's start with something easy. Set course for Vulcan.
course laid in, sir.
Engage.
Captain, I am picking up a distress call from the SS Break-Even, audio only.
Let's hear it, Tavrel.
This is the Break-Even. Can you hear me? So our work order's failing? We could really use some help here.
Let them know we're on our way. Potter, lay in a rendezvous course.
Altering course, sir. ETA 3 minutes.
Transporter room. Prepare to beam over survivors.
Sir, Census can't read anything in the vicinity of the break-even.
Communications are out as well.
Keep trying to hail them, Tavrel. Number one, let's discuss the situation.
Alright, I believe this is a
You heard
trap.
distress call number 1?
I think this
What
is a
do you
trap.
think we should do?
This is absolutely a trap, 100%. In my opinion, I think this is a trap because that does not sound like a Starfleet vessel. The USS Break Even, I mean, to be honest, I think it sounds like Ferengi. What do you bet? I have not played through this before, by the way, so if I'm correct, then that just means that I have good instincts. Oh yes, I am the best Starfleet officer that anyone has ever seen. Not. But yes. If that is indeed the case, then that is going to be hilarious. But anyway, is this a test, sir? Part of the training cruise?
Absolutely not. We're the closest ship to the break-even, so it's our duty to assist.
And exactly, it's strange that the transmission was audio only. A warp core emergency shouldn't affect communications.
Good. What do you advise?
Well, I recommend we go to red alert. let's just fire on them straight away. Shields up, sir. Better safe than sorry. Okay, I am. oh my goodness. Really? We need more information before we get in there. I recommend scanning for an hour to see exactly what the situation. No, we're not going to do that. We don't know whether they're going to be able to survive an hour, and generally that's just absolutely preposterous. We're just going to go for shields up.
Raising the shields does seem to be a reasonable precaution.
Yes, sir. It could be a trap.
I agree. Flores, raise shields. Number 1, get down to the transporter room. You'll oversee the rescue effort from there.
Oh yes, I will do such a thing. Thank you, sir. Very good. Okay, yes, go away, pop-up. Thank you. Okay, so turbo lift. Let's go to the transporter deck. I love how fast it loads. Rock, the break-even should be in range. Give me an update.
I'm getting some weird readings. I can't get a solid lock. There may be interference. Trying to compensate. I think I have it. This is a lot different than the training scenarios. Beaming them over now. Klingons!
This vessel is now property of Captain Kadek of the IKS Chalk.
Rock, come in. What happened? Rock. Okay, I'm not very good at voice acting the Vulcan. Generally, I'm not good at voice acting in general, so yeah, do bear that in mind. Anyway, you have the command codes to unlock an armor. Okay, oh, phaser rifle. Yes, and we're going to repel the Klingon invaders. Okay, I'm looking forward to this. I gotta say, I'm kind of surprised it wasn't Ferengi. It sounded like Ferengi, to be honest, on the communications, over the communications relay or whatever. It very much sounded like Ferengi because they were kind of like not confident. They were kind of seeming not like Klingons. You know what I mean? It seemed very, very strange. Okay, first press the U key to open the status. Ah, there we go. Click on any item slot. Okay, click here to continue. What do you mean? Click on this. And then equip. If you equip, you won't be able to trade it. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind. The equip window will show all available if you're... Blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah, that's absolutely fine. No problem at all. Okay, great. Swap weapons. Okay, press Z to swap between the weapons. Okay, so there we go. Now we have a phaser rifle on our back. Someone got killed. That's not very nice. This guy is a mercenary by the looks of things. It seems like a mercenary to me. Okay, so yeah, I do know how to switch between. Okay, I know how to switch between already. Thank you very much. Okay, so yeah, let's just get rid of that. Okay, so we have shields as well. We have our own personal shield emitter by the looks of things. And now, we should go through here.
You can do extra damage to enemies by flanking them. Try attacking your enemies on their sides or behind them. An item has dropped for you. Move towards the item and press F to loot it.
Oh, okay, take items. Thank you very much. Medium hypo spray. You can use this to quickly heal any damage you've suffered. Oh, okay. Well, let's heal this guy. There we go. Let's stabilize him. I should have disabled the pop-ups, shouldn't I? I mean, it's kind of good to know that, especially the first time that you play. So, okay, did I heal him? I did heal him, right? Yeah, I did heal him. Okay, that's absolutely fine. That is actually optional, so technically you don't have to do that, but I think it's kind of important. What was the security officer doing anyway? Okay, well, let's just run this way. No doubt there are going to be more over here. Hello there. There's an officer that we can murder. Also, we can do other things here as well. Oh, look at that. There's a sniper shot available too. Let's do a sniper shot. Ooh, look at this. Oh, that does a lot more damage. That's nice. There is a little bit of a delay to it though, so obviously you might not want to use that while you're getting fired upon, but I guess, you know, if you're far enough away, it's probably not going to be that bad.
Number 1, we're doing our best to cripple this Klingon marauder, but I need your help. Time to show off that academy training.
I can reinforce the ship's shields, Captain.
Sometimes missions specialized to your career class are available.
Ah, missions specialized to my career class. That's cool. Okay, I'm looking forward to that. Okay, let's just kill these. Thank you very much. Get them. I mean, not kill them. I mean, stun them. Are we using the stun? I actually don't know. Oh, look at this. Crouching. Nice. But you get increased damage from ranged attacks. No, not from ranged attacks, from melee attacks. Okay, that's good to know. Let's do a nice little sniper shot on the one in the back there. There we go. Knocks them down as well. That's really, really good. Oh, look at this. You can actually aim your weapon. That's cool. Okay, that's really nice. That gives you extra damage as well. I like that. Okay, so that's X, right? It's X and C. Okay, so they're right next to each other. So that's pretty easy for me to get the hang of. Let's override these controls and get through here as soon as possible. Ah, nice little flank. Oh, never mind. Not a flank. But let's just do a little bit of aiming right here. Is that a grenade? That is a... Oh, no, never mind. That's not a grenade. That is actually a weapon... a melee attack with your ranged weapon. So... Oh, hello there. Oh, you seem to be doing some damage to me. I don't appreciate that one bit. Thank you. Let's just eliminate them as much as we can, and then we can interact with this. Let's reinforce the shields. This is the warp core. Okay. Looks a little bit less, should we say, a little bit less impressive than the others, that's for sure. The other ones that we've seen on other ships. But to be fair, this ship is pretty small, so I guess it's alright.
Number 1, we've got injured up here and the Klingons could send a boarding party at any time. I need you back on the bridge.
Go see to the bridge. We will secure this area.
Oh wow, okay. That if you heard that voice acting, that was a little bit a little bit stiff. I gotta say, a little bit stiff right there. We will secure this area. I guess it adds to the sort of potential charm of the game, I guess. That's pretty funny. Oh, hello there. Oh, they what? They beamed off with Mr. Taggart? They beamed off? I can't believe it. Okay, well, let's just murder these guys. Thank you very much. They're gone. And now we should probably go and see... heal the cadet. Resuscitating. There we go. Yeah, okay. What do you mean you owe us both? I didn't do it. I mean, I did everything and no one else did anything else. Okay, well, whatever. Yes, Travell, my future wife. I mean, we're both Klingon. Klingon. We're both Vulcan. There are just too many Klingons all over the place.
This is Captain Kadek of the IKS Chot. You may have forced my boarding parties off your decks, but our ship remains cloaked. You have no hope of finding us or defeating us. Your choice is simple. Surrender, or we will kill your captain.
No. I don't think so.
Order your crew to surrender, Captain, or I will blow them out of the sky. It's your choice, Captain. Do you want these children to die?
Very well. Number 1. You are now the captain of the ship. Your orders are to lock onto my combat and fire!
Make me proud.
We have target lock, Captain.
Direct hit! Casualties on all decks! Shields! Shields! Fire all weapons! Weapons and shields are offline! Ah! Cloak and begin repairs!
We've lost their signal. What now?
Okay. So here's the thing. What do you mean, what now? We just lock on to the comm badge again, because the comm badge is still there, right? The comm badge of you know, Captain Taggart is still there, surely, right?
We survived, but the Captain Taggart knew what happened.
Okay, you're a little bit too slow to actually tell me about all that. But yeah, generally, I'm going to be taking the captain's chair. Let's do this. Alright, so she's now a bridge officer, and you can actually use a variety of abilities from your officers to do this. Okay, so we can now talk to our first officer, and we are now in command of our very own ship, as you can see right here, and we are now in ship combat. Bear that in mind.
All decks reporting in, sir. We took some casualties, and sickbay is full. All ship systems have taken some damage.
I have been trying to get a distress call out, Captain, but something is jamming all frequencies.
She's still cloaked, but I think she took some real damage.
Still running diagnostics, sir. Took us some time to get the systems back online.
Hailing the break-even now, Captain.
Yeah, SS Break-Even. This is the Starfleet vessel, USS Graphic. I still think that's amusing. What is your status?
Well, this is awkward. You're angry. I can see that. Understandable. Before this gets too carried away, hear me out. I had to send that distress signal. My options were limited while a Klingon was pointing a disruptor at my head.
Ah, there we go. See, it is a Ferengi. Aha.
The Klingons were thorough. They even damaged my warp drive to make things look convincing. I'll never make it to safety on impulse. Don't suppose you could lend me a hand here? I'd rather not be around if the Klingons come back.
Well, I'll see what I can do. Alright, press E to increase your ship's speed. And there you go, you can actually see it on here. So if you want to, you can also use your mouse to do that as well. So let's just increase our speed to maximum. And now you can also, it's not a 2D plane. You can actually go up and down in space, just as you would normally, you know, think that you would be able to. A and D is obviously going to turn your ship to the left or right. You can actually use, as far as I could tell from the controls menu, you can actually use a controller as well. The only other MMORPG that I know that allows you to use a controller is Final Fantasy XIV, so that's actually pretty cool to be able to do that. Anyway, let's scan the freighter.
Looks like she just needs 3 or 4 warp induction coils. We have plenty of those to spare.
Position yourself near the ship and press F to interact with it.
Thanks, and good luck with the Klingons. You'll need it. Ah, thanks very much. Okay, so he's going now. So now we can talk to the first officer.
Looks like we're on our own.
Almost done, Captain. Level 2 diagnostic shows that almost all of the plasma injectors are damaged beyond repair. Not enough. Plasma injectors are made to withstand quite a beating, but I think the Klingons specifically sabotaged them when they boarded us.
We're not the first ship the Klingons have hit here. There's wreckage all over this region. I can scan the derelicts and see if any of them have intact plasma injectors.
Alright, let's scan for parts, and let's see if we can find some, even though I personally feel like we should have some of those already, but maybe we just don't have enough space.
Suitable debris in the boneyard nearby. Destroy 3 of those nacelles, and we should get the parts we need.
Alright, this is teaching us about ship combat, I suppose. So, yeah, there we go. Press spacebar to open fire on a target in range. Let's zoom over there. And we can now press spacebar to attack. There you go, look at that. We can actually, look at, oh, I love the phaser effects. I feel like the phaser effects are really well done.
Digging through scraps we've left behind.
Yeah, that guy's getting annoying.
Okay, we're going to move towards this, and then we're going to try and pick it up. Yeah, and obviously you can zoom out all the way if you so desire. Let's just take all this. There we go.
These plasma injectors will do the trick, sir. Gorgeous technology. Type R, if I had to guess. 3.7 liter flow.
That's good. But remember, the Klingon who wants us dead. I need you to work fast.
You have your problems. I have mine.
Zarva's dealing with the Warp Corp, but until she's done, we're still stranded out here with no way to call for help. Of course we can. We're the class of 2409.
Oh, okay. Thanks very much for that absolutely wonderful dialogue. All right, use your phaser banks to weaken shielded targets. You must be within 10 kilometers to attack these guys. Okay, so let's just weaken these. There we go. And now we can use torpedoes. So we switch to torpedoes right there. And then we can actually use those at the same time. That's fantastic. Okay.
Nice shot. 2 more jamming satellites left.
Nice. Oh, it feels really, really satisfying to launch these torpedoes. I gotta say that.
I haven't forgotten about you. Think your ship can take a couple more hits?
Long-range communications are operational, sir. Shall I send the distress signal?
That Klingon ship took some real damage. I'll bet she's leaking plasma all over the place. Understood. I'll send the source of the plasma signature to navigation. It's pretty far out, sir. We should use the ship's full impulse power to reach it. This will temporarily take power from other systems, but vastly improve our speed. Once we drop out of full impulse, the power will return to other systems.
I can make your death swift.
Activate full impulse by
Okay, Shift R, or you can click on that. I'm just gonna do Shift R. Why not? Easy enough. Beam arc tutorial. Your ship is outfitted with phaser beam banks. Okay. So basically, there's a firing arc, and you can't fire if the weapons are faced away from the opponent. Obviously, that would be the case. However, we do have rear phaser banks as well. I think we only have one aft one. But you can attack, as you can see, with both beam arcs. So that's actually really, really cool. Yeah, they favor the broadside technique. So it's basically like using... it's basically like sailing a ship at sea. That's pretty much how that is, because you're going to be using the same kind of tactics. Okay, so let's slow down. Let's get out of full impulse, shall we? Alright. Oh, activate high yield torpedo? Ooh, okay. Ooh, that is sounding very cool. I'm pressing Alt 1, but it doesn't seem to be working, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure why that doesn't work. Okay. Well, I guess we'll see. Can I actually... Oh, he's over there. Oh, okay. This is very far away, actually. Okay, let's fire then, I guess. Can we? Oh no, we need to get into range. We need to get into range. Great. Now I just use this for nothing, basically. Okay, we're gonna use this again. There we go.
Zarva needs more time to get the plasma injectors installed. Try not to break anything else.
is from Starfleet.
This is Captain Nog of the USS Chimera. Do you require assistance? Pretty bold move to come this far into Federation territory, even for Klingons. Where is Captain Taggart?
He was captured and taken to the Klingon ship. They killed him after he ordered us to fire on his position.
And did you follow his orders?
Yes, sir.
I see. And you're the acting captain?
Yes, sir, I am.
Right. Well done, Cadet. Looks like your ship is in need of repairs. Believe me, Cadet, if he comes back looking for a fight, he'll get one. In the meantime, set a course for our position. Chimera out.
And that's Nog, obviously, as we know him from Deep Space Nine. That's pretty cool. I like seeing him. Alright, so let's go. Okay, ship explosions cause damage. Yeah, bear that in mind as well. Obviously, I mean, they would, right? I mean, warp cores exploding and all that stuff. Yeah, that's definitely going to be the case. Anyway, let's go full impulse. I'm surprised that we can't go into warp, but I guess it is just way too short of a distance to go into warp at this point. I mean, to be fair, that would be the case. Alright, let's rendezvous. Okay, we're gonna have to go out of full impulse.
Beg for his life before I kill him.
Accepting danger is part of being a Starfleet officer. You've learned that lesson well.
I tire of this. It's time to finish this fight. My house will avenge me!
We'll escort you back to Earth's space dock, but I need to inform the USS Kittimer that... Wait, hold on. My comms officer informs me that we're unable to contact the Kittimer. Not good. I'm going to the coordinates to see if they need help, and I want you to accompany me. Consider this a field promotion, Cadet.
Ooh, a field promotion, very nice. And we also just gained another bridge officer. She's an engineering bridge officer as well. And we can now go to the Pollux system.
We're here, Captain. The USS Kittimer is dead ahead. Our orders are to make contact with the Kittimer and find out why they've not responded to our hails.
Alright, so there we go. That is where we have to go next. I think I'm getting a little bit carried away playing this, so I'm actually going to finish off this episode here. If you'd like to see more from Star Trek Online, then by all means let me know. I really am a big fan of Star Trek in general, and if you are too, then maybe you want to give this a go. It's free to play, after all. So, if you haven't already, I think most people probably have, but there have been a lot of improvements to the new player experience, as you can quite clearly tell. They really do want you to get into the action fast, and they want you to enjoy yourself as much as you possibly can. Anyway, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.